Today is day 2 of the congressional hearing with the top senior level intelligence officers. Looks like they made a bust, and it sounds like and looks like it's not getting any better. Shaka, what do you think about what you've seen today?
More clown shit. Like you're not listening. You're not looking at the professionals. You're looking at people that didn't earn their job. I mean, all these things are just coming to fruition now. Okay, the real DEI hires. If DEI means people that are just being picked without merit, these
Meritocracy.
guys this is meritless right here. It's
Yeah.
not a medical. This
Yeah.
is meritless. These guys. So what you're seeing is a result of that, and it's a buffoon show. Um, and I still have a problem accepting that they're this inept though. I do think there was some intent with this. I don't think it played out the way they wanted it to play out. That's why you see a lot of backtracking, a lot of just like counterintuitive retorts to what's happening. But that's not something that happens easily. You don't just sit there and add the editor in chief of one of the publications that the president hates the most. So while he wouldn't even be in your speed dial. So that's still curious to me. So I'm not. I don't know what to think. I can't give a credible opinion on this because simply it's just too bizarre to even um conceptualize. Honestly,
So, what do you think about how it's being handled? Do you think that the congressional hearing in Congress and these senators sitting there talking and accusing and making statements, and then just they have 5 minutes or so to ask questions, and then the people answering the questions take up 3 minutes, and then they just walk off and there's never any consequences? How do you think about the process, and what do you think about the system used right now? Do you think it's reflective of what the public wants and needs? Because here we can't even run a stoplight without having someone give us a ticket, give us a date to come back, then we have to prove our case, we have to go to court. I mean, there seems to be no consequence for anyone at a high level ever.
and I agree with you. It's frustrating sitting there watching something like that, a hearing, when they're not answering questions, they're evading, giving very, very terse and ambiguous answers to direct questions. It can be frustrating, but and it is performative. But politics is about performing. You got to perform in a circus to make the people, the voters, who are the people that are watching the circus, to react. You want them to pay for something. You want them to go to like. You got to do it right. It has to be done. And as much as the Democratic Party unnerves me and has disappointed me, maybe most of my life. You know what I'm saying? Particularly the last 20 years or so. Um, they're right in that they're trying to send a message to America, and Americans got to stop being stupid. Like as much as we had problems with the last administration, they wouldn't be doing this right now, right? They'll be doing other things, that we don't like. But we got to understand that at this point it's binary, right? So what they're trying to do is impress upon the American public, the voters, that look, there's one party standing. Is the only reason why there's no consequences, like you said, is because the Republicans have decided that they've given they've given all their power to the executive branch, like you said. So they're trying to coax the public to say, look, if you want this to change, at least this to change, you got to put people a little more responsible than the Republicans in power. So I can't get mad at them for trying to press upon the public that message.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused that I'm really concerned about how also the people that are beneath them, the people that are following the orders and actually have to go to war, what they think and what the morale is like there in the field. Unfortunately, they can't talk, but they're not stupid, and anyone that's blind enough to just follow anybody is not someone that I want leading me or in front of me or definitely protecting me. So I guess we'll see how this goes, and that'll wrap up this section. I'm Justin Matherson, going as the TheOrivox. Have a good day. Say,
I'm Shock B. I'm here just to give my perspective on this crazy world we live in. That's just how I feel about this one.